Hey and hello there everyone. Welcome back to what I think might be the sort of penultimate multiplayer edition of the post-strike streams. Also, sorry, I did eat my dinner not long ago, so I'm a little bit like sort of a bit kecky. But anyway, Bark. But lovely to see you. And Halloween edition. Ooh, for anyone who celebrates that. I'm not really like a Halloween guy. I'm sorry. I'm just not. But anyway, Bark. So chat, my lovely chat. Lovely to see you. Happy Halloween, though, for those of you who are spoopy boys and spoopy gals and spoopy non-binary pals. I will make like Harry McIntyre and begin the stream by beginning the game and saying hello to a bunch of people. So, hello, Kieran and Kevin and Kiba and Amelia and Xander and who else is it? Tegan and Not Dilts and Lara Thierry and Zach. Lovely to see so many of you. If you haven't clicked like on the video... Ooh, sorry. If you haven't clicked like on the video already, please do so. It does help out just so much. Even though it's like, but Bo, aren't you going on like a streaming hiatus after this? Why do you need the metrics? Because I want to see how high we can go in these final few streams, okay? I also cannot... I also am unable to type in chat. Still, I think I maybe might know how to fix it, but it's probably not worth me trying until after I'm done with all my streams and once I'm on my hiatus kind of thing. Like, that's the time to fix it, not right now. I also might have just had a secret Wonga. When did that come in? So I don't know if that was, I don't know if a Wonga came up or if it was a secret Wonga, but I will just say, I can see that I did just get some kind of PayPal link thing. And if the person wants to be anonymous, please just know that I'm very thankful to you, anonymous person who, I mean, I know who you are, by the way. I can see who it is, but just it hasn't come up in chat or anything. So thank you very much. Seriously, I really appreciate it. That's very kind and very appreciated. After a long, hard year of striking... I mean, I say long, hard year of striking. I did also get, like, 20 shiny legendaries. But let's see if we can get some more... Oh, sorry, why did that sentence kind of drift out there? But I did get 20 shiny legendaries, so let's see if we can get some more. Shall we? So chat, my lovely chat. And Xander, thank you for doing the template. So could you please say, strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Celesteela, and or Stack Attacker. So here we go, let's a bow, ready, set, bow, all that stuff. Let me know and I'll get the spreadsheet up and we'll get on with things. But yeah, sorry about this chat thing, very annoying. I think I need to basically just like log out of my Google, like in and out on OBS, but I also just don't want to like mess everything up too much because that's also not a hugely straightforward thing, so... Oh, Kieran, your house is already half decorated for Christmas. For Christmas! For Christmas! On Halloween! Wow. So, let's see. So, Kiba can't do Stack Attacker. Kevin can't do Celesteela. And also round one because of dinner. So, we might be good... We might be good to do, like, Celesteela first, basically. And then we'll kind of figure it out from there. So let's get up our list of friendly friends and see... Mr. Spreadsheet, can you please work? Or can you please stop being a bigger jerk? Okay, let's see. A massive jerk is what I should have said. But anyway, I messed up. I messed up my syllables. Right, Kieran, Kiba, Kevin, Dilts, not Dilts. It's not Dilts, Bo. It's not Dilts. It's not Dilts. It's not Dilts. Oh, wait. It's not Dilts at the bottom. There we go. There's not Dilts. Okay, let's see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's... Okay, so that's everyone who has said that they can play. So, yeah, maybe if we have... So, if we have the Team 1 Celesteela of Kiba... Kieran and Not Dilts, and then we can do like Thunderous and Stack Attacker afterwards. We'll check who else is here. Like maybe if it's like still the 4 of you, maybe we'll move on to Stack Attacker next, just because that's the one Kiba can't do, but we'll figure it out. So, chat, my lovely chat. But yeah, okay, so, and then, I'll just put Kevin in Team 2, but it's undetermined what it is right now. So, Kiba, Kieran, not Dilts, please come on down. Please make sure you are connected on the Ycom, not just on your Switch. Pokemon is funny like that. But I will just say, Legend ZA has kind of implemented the thing that I said I wanted them to do, which is where you say what you want to do, like, I want to do a trade. And then it asks you, do you want to do that locally or do you want to do it online? And then you play with people online. I don't really need to have an online feature where I just turn it on and then, like, other players are everywhere or friends can join me or whatever. I am perfectly happy having to have, like, sort of a lobby system of some kind where you kind of like say, I want to play with other people, and then like, do you want to do that locally or online? And then, you know, like, I don't want to just have like a like connect online or like or if you're connected online, like other players join you or whatever. So ZA, good on you, ZA, well done. Right, so we're going to connect to the internet, and then yesterday happened. Yeah, Xander, man. Basically, Xander, what you're like, how Sword and Shield is weird for a lot of players, ZA seems to be for you. I mean, if you were able to, like, transfer your save to, like, a Switch 1 and then test it out, I'd be curious about that. But obviously you could risk losing your save file and stuff, and that's a very extreme measure just to test one thing. So that's not actually me saying you should do that. I'm just saying, if hypothetically you could do that in, like, 1 minute without risk or whatever, that would be, like, really interesting to see, but yeah. Okay, right, Kiba, Kieran, not Dilt. Sorry, let's hurry up and get you guys, gals, non-binary pals, into some teams. And let's do this. Celesteela, here we go. Oh, Amelia, you were watching... Oh, yeah, Amelia, I think I'd seen that you'd been watching some of my shorts, so that's really cool. Oh, Connor Watts, you have a shiny Mega Gengar now. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. What, but you don't enjoy all the ghost players haunting the fields of Galar? Exactly, that's what I mean. I don't need them slowing up my game. Okay, so let's go 1031. I wonder why, well, that's the code. And then 0208. Is there anyone who, like, hasn't figured out my coding system at this point? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but maybe there's someone who's just never really noticed or thought twice about it. Or hasn't, or has understood, say, like, the first half, but not the second half. But Jill, hello, welcome. And then not Dilts, you just need to evolve 4 more Pokemon to fully complete your decks. That's really cool, congrats. Well, good luck with finishing those final 4. It's the final countdown. I'm at level 49 now. I did my trades. Thank you, Kevin. I did some Link Evo trades. So so I got my Link Evo trades. Oh, hang on, this is, oh yeah, Cuba, please join, dooba, or I'll kick you in the groin. But no, others have gotten that error code, but no solution to it. That's really weird. But yes, I am now level 49. The only thing I have to do to reach level 50, aka get the shiny charm, is about 400 battles. And see, now I'm in an interesting place, because with the ZA Royale, I think there's like a little bit of stuff that I do if I do it a few more times. But otherwise, that's it for the game. I've kind of done everything. I've done every mission. I've kind of been everywhere. I think there may be like 1 or 2 places I need to go, and maybe there'll be like little follow-up thingies, but it really is just like, do I really want to grind through all the battles? Particularly if the Mega Dimension DLC comes along and has a load of battles and kind of makes doing those final 400 battles fun. So we'll have to see. Right, anyway, Bark, Celesteela, let's do this thing. We've got, you guys know Celesteela. It's like a Skarmory. It's weak to fire and electric. But watch out because it knows Earthquake, so if we do see a Wide Guard Pokemon, Kingler, Mantine, Pelipper, Mienshao, or Hitmonlee, Those can be very, very good to go for. At least if we don't have like an all fire and electric team, or if our team has lost some lives and stuff like that, you know. But you guys know this. We've played along. You were doing the main story for Legends EA. Well, hurry up and get back on Sword and Shield. Okay. These are weak to ground, but don't have fire or electric. In fact, they all fall under this category, don't they? I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go Dreadnought. I like Dreadnought. These are all terrible. They're all terrible. Terrible! These are terrible. Perhaps they'll release the DLC in February for Pokemon Day. That's basically what I'm anticipating. Golurk is not fire or electric. This isn't Stack Attacker or Thunderous, is it? It's still a good Pokemon. It just... Oh, okay. Fire. Gurgeist. Fire. Okay, we have some fire. Some fire. And I won't keep singing or I'll get sued. Okay, so there's a strong steel-type reaction in the den. Okay, let's see what we've got. Waters. Scythers. More waters. Oh god, this is really bad, guys. There's a Nidoqueen and some. There's science. There's a science to the right, and then there's a science at the end. Do we want to try and go for two sciences? It's either Nidoqueen or science. Okay. Okay, we'll do like a science and a Nidoqueen rather than two sciences. Maybe, I don't know. Whoa, Wonga. Anonymous just tipped $5. Happy penultimate day of streams. Oh, so just to be clear, today may not be like the penultimate stream, but I think it might be the penultimate one where I actually play with other people. I am still going to do a stream on Sunday, just like because. But I do think the one on Sunday might just be me playing with computer players. And I'll do that once just for fun, because it'll be funny. Yeah, I'll do that one time just because it will be funny and just to check, just in case, you know. But today, I think today is probably going to be the penultimate time playing with other people. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't think there was any, like, correct way to go here, so I'm not mad about, like, going to the... I think maybe it would have been fun to do, like, two sciences. Nidoqueen isn't really that special or anything, and it is also still weak to... oh, okay, we do want to attack things. I don't think... I know Barrascuda doesn't have a whole... No, sorry. I know Gurgeist doesn't have a whole lot to work with, but... But we also just don't really have a whole lot to work with as a team here, so we got to make sure we get these KOs as quickly as possible. Watch on Sunday, all the computer players get shiny but not bad. Love it. I mean, I'd hate it, but love it. But no, yeah. So yeah. Right, Shadow Sneak. Sneaky. And then Fury Cutter, nice. And then here's the Max Rockfall. Oh, so close. Can we get the KO with the Shadow Punch? Okay, we did it. Okay. We still did it in 2. That was good. I was just a bit worried that maybe it might have had like a teeny bit of health left, but I think the Fury Cutter is the thing that really made the difference. Like, that gets more powerful each time, so... But if we'd have done the same amount of damage on like turn 1 and turn 2, it might have like just survived. So, but we did it, so... we did it. But no. So Sunday will just be like a brief little thank you and goodbye kind of stream, I guess. Right, we don't want Barrascuda because just it's way too weak. But yeah, we'll have to figure out if we go for. We'll keep the Gurgeist obviously because it has like fire moves. But then, oh gosh, gosh, okay. Oh, but we'll go left for science. Oh, but it does. It does mean we'll have to go without Nidoqueen. But I think let's just go for science. And in particular, let's have Kieran do the science because Ninjask is like the worst one here. So let's have Kieran do some science. It wouldn't be a penultimate time playing multiplayer if we didn't have Kieran doing some science. And yeah. But what we could also do Sunday is we could also do scepters, and we could compare the scepters to my ones. Like, we'll see how it goes when you have the power of actual human players versus just having nothing. Let's just be glad it wasted Endure on turn 1. Yes, very much so. Yeah, oh my gosh. Because that was only yesterday, and it was specifically Barraskewda, wasn't it? I kind of forget that it has Endure. Endure's one, like, there are a lot of Pokemon where I forget their 4th move, because their 4th move is kind of pointless if we do it. Or it's, like, super duper situational, and we've only ever used it, like, maybe once, but probably never. So, I don't know. It's just a funny old thing. Right, I'm going to Skitter Smack just because this thing does have Giga Drain, and that's super effective against both Golurk and myself. But yeah, so let's Dynamax. Let's use all our Dynamax power and Max Flutter. Bye, this thing. Because that will help as well. That's the thing. If we Max Flutter by it and we Skitter Smack it, this... I was about to say Vaporeon. This Vileplume, a V and a P, this Vileplume will be less scary, so... That's the thing, Celesteela has Smackdown. Like, Ninjask is just so frail, and it just doesn't, like, have any moves to deal with Celesteela. It's just such a poor matchup, so Ninjask is, like, definitely the, like, our switch for the science. And unfortunately, Vileplume is terrible as well, basically, so... But we just have to hope that we get some kind of electrical fire. I feel like, mathematically, we're kind of likely to get it, because the initial choices didn't have it, and the path doesn't have it. Like, there really is just, like, nothing. Like Gourgeist, I think, is literally the only thing with fire or electric that we've seen. So to have, like... I don't know, hang on, let me just think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. To have, like, 16 Pokemon, like, sort of presented to us, and only one of them has fire or electric, I feel like that really, you know, kind of, like, says something. I'm gonna go with a Rock Slide here, just because it's just as accurate, but it is more powerful. I maybe should have gone with one the first time, but I kind of forgot about Max Flutterby, to be honest, but also just because Vileplume does have a lot of super effective stuff here, it's probably not a bad idea just to give it that extra bit of, like, special attack down. Oh, come on! Okay, the same thing would have still happened with Skitter Smack, though. Okay, right, here's Giga Drain. Oh my god, see, look, that's why we lowered its special attack, because... look how little that did. That's ×4 super effective. And yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, we're at the end of turn 2 and that's how much damage we've done? That's not good. Everyone attack with, like, your best moves. Yeah, it's healing back a lot of HP. Oh, Mystical Fire's super effective. I'm a bit confused why we didn't use Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire is, like, super effective. But, okay, but we've got the max, so we just need, like, one more hit. We just need, like, a Shadow Punch or a Rock Slide. Okay. Okay, we did it. Phew. Well done. Well done, everyone. Very well done. Okay, so, so here we go. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Catch them. Very nice work, Team 1. And then we will, and then we'll proceed to do... So it was an Orbeetle, right? I mean, again, we're picking it just for the science. If the science is bad, like, what's behind it is not gonna save us. Yeah. If it wasn't, like, an Orbeetle, I would have been tempted to switch just because of, like, Pollen Puff, but... But I don't think anyone should... I don't think anyone should switch, so... Okay, here we go. Berries! Oh yeah, I forgot there are berries here as well, so that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna go right for the science. I know, because Nidoqueen doesn't, like, have anything that's actually any good. It's basically weak to Earthquake, and its best move is, like, Shadow Ball, which isn't terrible. It has the 20% chance of special defense down, but, like, you know. Right, here's the rental Pokemon. Kieran, do your thing. Science the only way that you know how. Oh, Metang, that has Thunder Punch. See, I said mathematically we were likely to get something. It's not great, but it'll have to do. Okay. I don't think it was really actually that risky because... Like, what could you have gotten that would have been worse than a Ninjask? That is the question. A Pyukumuku, maybe? Maybe Pyukumuku, but even then you could use counter. You know, you could just spam counter over and over and you probably would, like, get it. So, right, Golurk. Phantasm. Wait, hang on. Wait! No! Oh, guys, what are we doing? Oh, gosh. We always Dynamax on turn 1. And particularly when we have a stab super effective ghost move. Why did we not Dynamax? We had stab Dynamax Ghost. We had stab Dynamax Ghost. And the whole point was Gourgeist was like, okay. Okay, hang on. New plan. Okay, hang on. Let me think. New plan. I will not Dynamax because I think it's important for Metang to have Max Lightning very, very frightening. So does that sound like a good idea? Does that sound like an idea? Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, Gourgeist is now going to Dynamax. Cuba has the power. So Cuba has the power. And then I will kind of technically have the power, but I'm going to yield my power because, like, just I think it's better for Metang to, like, okay, Metang gets to go first, I guess. Meteor Mash, more like a Meteor Smash. And then right here's the Max Phantasm. Please scream and run around in circles. Right, here we go. But yeah, also as well, if I don't Dynamax, I will have Razor Shell, which has like a good chance of lowering defense. I can't remember if it's like a 30% or not. I feel like it might be. But I will just use Razor Shell over and over to try and lower defense. If I lower the defense, that will help out with like Thunder Punch / Max Lightning. And then, yeah. But we'll have to see how this goes. This could be quite a tricky battle. I don't think Orbeetle has anything to offer, so we'll just kind of say no. But yeah, if Golurk just uses like Shadow Punch, I don't think Focus Punch is worth it because of Earthquake. If it didn't have Earthquake, I'd be like, you could try a Focus Punch, but I think with Earthquake, that's just really silly because you're like never going to get to attack. So if Golurk uses like Shadow Punch, if Metang uses like Thunder Punch and then Max Lightning, very, very frightening, and if Gourgeist just uses Mystical Fire, then we should be... It's our best shot. I'm not going to say we'll be okay. I'm just going to say like it's our best shot. But yeah, I don't think there's any point in me Dynamaxing. Not when I have a chance to lower defense. Of course, I have a 5% chance to miss, which could be fun. But anyway. Anyway, Bark, let's do this thing. So, special attack down. Leech Seed. Uh-oh. Right, Razor Shell. Defense down. Oh, damn it. Okay, Shadow Punch. We're actually doing good damage here. This is actually, like, we just did, like, like a quarter of its health? I mean, it's going to get some health back now, which is annoying. But we just did, like, a quarter of its health without any drops or Dynamax or anything. So maybe this will be okay. Maybe this could be okay. I know maybe we could have had, like Metang use Reflect, possibly, to help protect us from Earthquakes. But I think with, like, the Thunder Punch, it was worth trying to get Paralysis. It's worth getting the damage in. But again, this is going to be one of those really, like, stacky-uppy battles. Like, hopefully I get a defense drop, and then hopefully we'll be able to set the terrain up. And if we set the terrain up, that means that Max Lightning Very, Very Frightening will do more, like, on our turn 2. Right, Gyro Ball. Okay, that's fine. Using it on Golurk is silly. Alright, here's the Razor Shell. Come on. Defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down. Oh, come on. Right, Shadow Punch. Here's Max Lightning Very, Very Frightening me. For me. Okay, so we've done half. Over half, because it is also going to get some HP back here because of that dang Leech Seed, which hopefully it doesn't recover as much health just because of the Dynamax. Hopefully it does a smaller increment. Yeah. Okay, let's see how much you get back. Okay. Everyone just keep going. You're doing great. Again, we should hopefully finish this before Metang's Dynamax is up, which I know that doesn't matter on the final turn, but I think basically we will hopefully... The only thing I'm a bit worried about, and I know I'm going to jinx this even though Keeper said don't jinx it, but... Oh, no, okay, I was going to say if it did a reset, I was worried it might do a reset, like if I like lower its defense and then it did a reset, but okay. Oh, Berry! Okay, nice. That's actually really good. Nice item choice there, Kieran. Right, Razor Shell. Come on, defense down! Yes! We got the defense down! Okay, come on, come on. And we've got the terrain up now. Okay, it's getting desperate, but that's fine. Shadow Punch, so Shadow Punch is going to do more now because of that defense down. And then here's the Max Lightning Very, Very Frightening. So look, you could see how much that Shadow Punch did. Oh! Oh, so close! If it still had that same amount of health, I would have been like Gurgeist to use Shadow Sneak, but I think you probably just want to use Mystical Fire still. But okay, here we go. We're very close now. We're very close. We're very close. Mystical Fire. Kiba for the win. Kiba, you did it. Team 1. That last battle was a bit slow going, but the rest was fun. No, very well done, everyone. Very well done indeed. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in. Wish us good shiny luck. I am very mathematically overdue for a legendary. I know that's, like, true for Xander as well. But let's just see. Let me just see. Let me just do a quick count. How many... So I got Kartana on September 6th. I have had at least 138 Dynamax Adventures since then. Oh my gosh, that's too many Dynamax Adventures without a shiny legendary. This is one of my longest droughts I've had for a shiny legendary, I believe. Which is kind of wild. What do you mean I'm in view only? What do you mean I'm in view only? What do you mean I can't... Dang it. I think I need to, like, exit and re-enter it. Right, anyway, Barrascuda is not a Barabluda. Vileplume is not shiny. Orbeetle is also not shiny. Amelia, thank you so much. Have a good night. And if people have not yet clicked like on the video, it would be incredibly helpful, and I really appreciate it. Uh-oh, hang on. No. Oh, sorry, my brother just sent me a message that an actor I like died. He was the guy who played Mishkin in GoldenEye. So if any James Bond fans out there, or any, like, GoldenEye fans of the N64, the guy who played Mishkin died. He was in a great drama called The Missing. He was so good in that show. That's really sad. Sorry to break that news to you for anyone who didn't know that, but anyway, sorry. So let's see. So Amelia's gone. Sparkles. Okay. No one else got any other shinies, so it looks like it's up to me. So will I get the white bamboo Celesteela? No! But you gotta do the patented double check in case my eyes are playing tricks on me. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Right, serious, adamant, rash, and hasty. Let's not be too rash. And let's do this thing. How do you evolve Milcery? You have to give it an item, and this isn't a joke. Hang on, I can probably show you this in my game, hopefully. You have to give it an item. It's like a special item. I'll see if I have any of them. Do I have any of them? I might do. Oh, here we go. So, like, flower sweet. This is one of them. See, look, a flower-shaped sweet. When a Milcery holds this, it spins around happily. That's one of the items. There are a bunch of others. Maybe I have them. Oh, love sweet. That's another one. Ribbon sweet. Yeah, it's like something sweet. Oh, strawberry sweet. So if you have any, like, something sweets, like these, not the sweet apple, but if you have, like, the blah, blah, blah sweet, you make your Milcery hold it, and then you do the following. And this isn't a joke. This is going to sound like I'm trolling you, but I promise it's not. You're then going to spin around like this, and when you spin around, your character spins around. Bow! And when you do that, your Milcery will evolve. I know that sounds like a troll. You make your Milcery hold the item, you put it in your party, you do one of these spins, and then the kind of Alcremia it evolves into depends on which way you were spinning, clockwise or anti-clockwise. I did that the wrong way around, so like clockwise or anti-clockwise, and how long you maintain the spin for. Because as long as you keep rotating the joystick, you will keep spinning around and around and around and around and around. But if you just do it quickly, and then let go, barrel, you know, that's it. So... but there you go. Okay. So anyway, chat. My lovely chat. Anyway, Bark, my lovely chat. So could you please get ready to say, like, strike and all that lovely stuff. And then we'll get the old spreadsheet back up, because it wasn't working, was it? I couldn't change it. Okay, there we go. I can change it now. That's weird how it, like, does that. But anyway. So let's get the spreadsheet back up. Who can do a Thunderous? Would anyone... Oh, you didn't know you could do that? And you can do it in Scarlet and Violet as well. But yeah, so if you spin your joystick around and around and around, your character will eventually just start doing this like kind of pirouette-y thing. And you can just keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And you can keep it going. But once you let go, after a few seconds, BAM! They do the pose. And that's how you evolve a Milcery. Your first instinct in any Pokemon game is to spin now. I know, I test it too. That's so true. I test it as well. I'm like, oh, does this have a spinny thing? Hey! Although I don't think I've actually tested it in Legends ZA, so maybe I'm just talking... But I tested it in, like, Scarlet and Violet when I got Scarlet and Violet. I didn't think about it for Legends ZA just because there isn't a Milcery in it. At least not yet. But there we go. There's a content creator who did that by accident in his intro. Okay, so chat, could you please let me know whether you can do Thunderous, Ready, Set, Bow, say strike, the number of times you've played, let me know if you can do a Thunderous. Or Stack Attacker, I guess, but we'll look into like Thunderous and Stack Attacker, actually no, let me know both, because that's the thing, it's like, oh, we have a lot of strike zeros. Okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, if Kiba was still around in, like, 20 minutes, if we did Thunderous now, then Kiba wouldn't be able to do the Stack Attacker. But... yeah, Tegan, are you able to do... Okay, you're able to do either. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't... I just thought, like, oh, if Kiba... on the off chance that, like, Kiba's still around and could still play, I don't want to, like, shut out Kiba from the next one. So let's do Stack Attacker now whilst Kiba's, like, not playing. And we'll have everyone else. So let's have Kevin... oh, gosh, we have Kevin, Lara Terry, Tegan, and Jill. Ooh. Okay, we actually have 4... Okay, so we're in the situation where we have 4 players and 3 slots. we could do... Okay, I tell you what. Do you guys want to do the Nightbot random selection game? Unless Jill does want to, like, go. But we could do... But it could be more fun to do the Nightbot... Well, we could do... Okay, we could do the Nightbot negative selection game, because we actually haven't done that for a while. Would you guys like to do a Nightbot negative selection game? So instead of Nightbot choosing who is going to play, Nightbot chooses who doesn't get to play. Would you guys like to do that? So instead of having the lucky winners, we have the unlucky loser. So, and if it doesn't pick Jill, then we know that it's biased. But yeah, so this is the Nightbot negative selection game. So whoever Nightbot picks here is the one who doesn't get to play, okay? So instead of good luck everyone, bad luck everyone. But let's do this thing, shall we? Okay, so I do have to do this from my phone because of this weird issue. But we actually haven't really had a scenario for a while where we've needed to do a Nightbot negative game, so this is kind of fun. One last time, you know, for good measure. Okay, here we go. So, bad luck, everyone. Let's see who it picks. Who's the unlucky? It's Lara Thierry. But Lara Thierry, you'll be around in 20 minutes, right? So, like, you could do the Thunderous in, like, 20 minutes. I'm mildly disappointed not to be Tugan again. I know, I'm sorry. Tugan. Right? Well, if you're Irish, you can be Tregan. But, you're right there, Tregan. You're right there, Tregan. But yeah. Okay. So this is going to be Kevin, Jill... Hang on, I need to actually add everyone to the spreadsheet. So hang on, we got Kevin, Jill... Lara Thierry, and Tugan. Tregan. There we go. So this is Kevin, Jill, and Lara Thierry. No, not Lara Thierry, because Lara Thierry lost, sorry, and Tegan. And then Lara Thierry is going to be in Team 3. Sorry, I was like doing Team 3. I should have been concentrating more. So yeah, so let's do Stack Attacker now. And then we'll save Thunderous for third. But yeah. So Team 2 is going to be Kevin, Jill, and Tegan. And then Team 3 will be Thunderous with Lara Thierry. Okay? So, let's do this thing. Let's make sure we're connected to the internet on the Ycom. Let's talk to the nice scientist lady. And say yes, please. And then we'll say anything goes. But I'll say Stack Attacker. And then... we will proceed with the game. So, let's do a code. Let's do 1031 and then 0239. How about that? So, 1031 0239. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. And here we go. But yeah, so Kevin, Jill, Tegan, please come on down. You guys know Stack Attacker is super duper mega weak to ground moves and fighting moves, but don't knock a good water type. If we get a good water type, particularly if it's special, a special attacker, like if we get like Stab Water in the rain, that can be like really, really powerful as well. So don't knock it. Because, and basically the reason I say that and stuff as well is the reason I say this as well is just like the example I always go to is like if you had like a Grovyle and a Marshtomp, not the best example, but like Marshtomp has Dig, right, which isn't the best move, but like Marshtomp, if Marshtomp used like Water Pledge in the rain, that would be better and preferable to like Grovyle just using Brick Break. Like Brick Break isn't a very powerful attack, and particularly like not on a Grovyle. So you know that's why I say don't knock a good water type. If we get, you know, if we have like a load of fighting types and then like one water type, you know, the water type's not going to do that great. And also watch out for Altaria, because Altaria cancels out any rain we are going to set up. So only pick it if we're like kind of desperate, because you know, we probably do want to be trying to sort of set up the rain. Like, picking Altaria kind of creates a scenario where we have to look to get rid of it. And, like, during the first fight, I will probably be Dynamaxing and setting up the rain, so... And then we, like, lose out on that a bit. Oh, Roselia has Weather Ball. So that can be fun. Okay, let's see what we've got, though. Let's see if we can get some fighting on ground. Also, having, like, Roselia is good, because that's good against ground. Okay, Azumarill. Oh, Azumarill's... Okay, we can't hit Azumarill with Grasp, so that's not great. Let's see what we've got here. Dugtrio's to the right. That is a ground type, so that's a good start. Oh, and then there is Politoed. I know Nidoking's to the left, but if we go for Dugtrio and Politoed, I actually think that's better. And then there's another water type at the end as well. I can't see what it is. Oh, it's Pyukumuku. Crud! It's a Pyukumuku. But actually... Just trying to think. Okay. There is also Chansey. But Chansey's not very good. Well, Chansey does have Helping Hand. So, it's not terrible. But if it gets, like, hit with an Iron Head, it'll be Iron Dead. Ba-dum-bum-ch. But yeah, I don't think having Altaria in this team would have helped us in, like, any of these battles. So, well done for not picking it. Right, I'm going to set up the rain. Roselia won't be able to use Weather Ball. Roselia might want to be careful about using Leaf Storm on turn 1. Because you're going to be able to use Weather Ball on turn 2. So, but yeah. But, okay, chat, here's my theory, my game theory, okay? If we keep Roselia, but we get, well, I don't know. Okay, here's my guys, hear out my theory here. Let me know what you think. If we got rid of Durant and Absol, right, in favor of Dugtrio and the Politoed, and so Roselia would be like our Dynamaxer, right? Wow, was that a crit or was that just that powerful? Nope, that was just that powerful. Dang. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was very... Oh, right, no, we used Metal Sound, though, didn't we? Okay. Never mind. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, wait, the Metal Sound. But yeah, and Kevin's just typing out in chat now. But yeah, no. Here's the thing. If we had Politoed and Dugtrio for, like, players 3 and 4, the Absol and Durant, Roselia could use a Max Geyser. Although, if Stack Attacker changed the weather, then Roselia would be less useful, but Grass would still be okay. I think, personally, we should... Who's next? Politoed. Maybe if we get rid of Absol, yeah, maybe Tegan. Maybe if you switch your Absol here, Absol switch, it's time for Absol to now switch, Absol switch, and Tegan, Absol please now switch. Yeah, okay, because Jill also said no already. But I think, I know having Dugtrio as our Dynamaxer would be like a little bit more powerful, but then we'd be kind of putting all our eggs into the Dugtrio basket, when Roselia could actually be, like, quite useful. So, by keeping Roselia as the Dynamaxer, if we have Politoed, because also Kevin has an electric move, which is why I was, like, Tegan specifically switch. So, that's why I was kind of, like, have Tegan switch, not Tegan or Kevin. You know, because normally I'd be like, oh, both throw your hat in the ring, but that's kind of why I wanted Tegan to switch, because Kevin does have a Dynamax move here that's good. But Tegan, well done for switching that, and thank you. But yeah. I'm just thinking. Okay. So okay. But yeah. Because I think if we'd have had... Say if we had just switched Roselia for Dugtrio, because it's like, oh, it's a ground type, and let's have the ground move be the ×4 super effective Dynamax. That could be good, and that could be valuable, don't get me wrong. But we would have then only had, like, what? Like, Dugtrio and Politoed? Well, Dugtrio, Politoed, Gastrodon. Whereas if we have, like, Dugtrio, Politoed, Gastrodon, and Roselia, then, like, actually that works out, like, quite well. So that's kind of my theory. That's kind of what I'm, like, going for. Not Dilts, you're doing one right now and all 3 of your Dynamax turns are paralyzed. Oh my gosh, that's awful. That is atrocious luck. Right, here's the Max Lightning, very, very frightening me. Okay, well done, everyone. Well done indeed. Okay. So, and then Kevin, you will now be getting rid of the thing that was crucial to our victory for this toad, for this frog. And then, yeah. And then, hang on, I'm just thinking. Well, there's Pyukumuku and there was Chansey. Guys, do we want to just do Chansey? Because Chansey's very frail, and it's weak to physical moves. So if we use, like, physical moves on Chansey, I think if we just go... Yeah, I think if we go for Chansey... Because Pyukumuku can use counter... and can poison us and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's just a bit... I do need a shiny Pyukumuku, but I think Chansey's the slightly safer thing. We do also get berries at the end of this. Jill, my one recommendation here, I wouldn't go with, like, Leaf... Well, you could maybe go Leaf Storm. I would honestly kind of want to try, like, one Weather Ball just to see how it goes, but anyway, Buck. But yeah, just use, like, physical moves here, like physical Max Geysers and high horsepowers, Iron Heads, you know, stuff like that. We probably will beat this thing in one turn. Roselia probably could just use Leaf Storm here. But it's just if Roselia needs to use more Leaf Storm in the next battle. Like, if Stack Attacker changes the weather, then Roselia will need to use Max Overgrowth. So we do need to make sure we have some Max Overgrowth for Stack Attacker just in case. Because the game theory, is that we will have the rain up and Roselia will be able to use a Max Geyser. But it's just if Stack Attacker does change the weather, then we would be a little bit stuck. But Roselia could still then recover with some grass stuff, so... Okay, Chansey's using Helping Hand. More like a helping plan. Oh, Dugtrio's Dynamaxing. Okay, well that works. I forgot Dugtrio was a Dynamaxer, to be honest. I won't lie. So well done for Dynamaxing, and not just assuming I meant, like, a literal... So I do apologize sometimes if I say, like, you know, like high horsepower, Iron Head, or whatever. But like, you're the one Dynamaxing. I always want people to, unless I specifically say, like, someone should not Dynamax, like something akin to that phrase. If I ever just say, like, the move, but I forget that you're Dynamaxing, please don't take that to mean I don't want someone to Dynamax. If I ever say, like, oh, use a high horsepower, and it's like, oh, he said high horsepower, not max quake, that must mean he doesn't want me to Dynamax. I think we had that, like, happen 1 or 2 times where someone was like, oh, you said this other move, so I thought you meant I didn't want you to Dynamax. And it's like, no, always Dynamax, always Dynamax. Always Dynamax, unless we have a specific conversation about, like, not Dynamaxing, like a conversation, not just like a throwaway line where I've forgotten the order we're going in. So well done, everyone, very nicely played. Tegan, I just assumed I should always Dynamax, and that's why you're part of the crew, and that's why you're player of the day. But no, seriously, that's a good attitude to have. But right, we don't want the Chansey because it's just very physically weak. But yeah. The thing about Politoed and Stack Attacker that's kind of awkward is I don't know what's better between a Stab Rain Liquidation or a non-Stab Earth Power. But I think Liquidation's a bit better just because you have the chance of lowering defense. And we do have a rather physical team here, so like lowering defense could be pretty nifty. Oh yeah, that was a good point. Sorry, I thought Silver gave me... I thought Silver did a Wonga, but you're Sliver, so... Sorry, I got confused. I was gonna give Sliver... I was gonna give Silver the player of the day, and you're Sliver. I got confused. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yes, everyone just do what you... Oh, so, Jill, just make sure you use, like, max strike. It will say max strike, but it is a max geyser. So, just make sure you do that and you'll be fine. Again, it won't actually say max geyser. It's that weird old funny quirk of the Dynamax Adventures, but your quote-unquote max strike will be the right thing. But if it says that's the thing, because it still says it's super effective, right? Even though it's like, even though it like says does it say it's like normal and super effective, and like that's kind of the joy. Okay, here we go, everyone. So high horsepower, more like a high horsepower. Good start indeed. Right, here's a liquidation. Can we get some defense down? Can we get defense down? Show me defense down. Okay, no defense down. Here's the max geyser from Jill. It's some big flower power. Yes, my friends. Stack Attack is getting desperate. And then here's the waterfall. Kadoosh. See, and I don't think we would have done like any more damage or anything if we'd have had Dugtrio instead of Roselia, and then just like Absol or something in the team. Like Absol or Durant. Maybe Durant could have used like a... Oh, wait, no! Okay, well, that sucks. Durant maybe could have used like a metal sound or something, but that wouldn't have like helped anyone, because like everyone else is like physical, so anyway. But that's the thing. Roselia did more than Absol ever could have. So here we go, everyone. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this game feeble or great? Or is this cheer feeble or great? Sorry. I was thinking, is anyone who is on a Switch 2 and has the Nintendo expansion pack, is anyone playing Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube? If you have the Nintendo expansion pack and you have a Switch 2 and you've never played Luigi's Mansion, I highly recommend it. It's a very charming and it's just like a very charming and fun little game that I think you'll enjoy. And it is, and it's not very long. Like, don't worry, you're not going to be like, oh, well, I don't have like 50 hours. It's like less than 10, and 10 is probably pushing it, to be honest. But it's a good fun game, and it's spooky. So yeah, I don't know. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. And also, if you have not yet clicked like on the video, could you click like on the video? It'd be really cool if we could get lots and lots of likes on these final couple of ones. We should have at least like 10, maybe, if we're lucky. Dugtrio is a Dugtrino. Politoed is also a no. But look at that green, though. That's a good green and yellow combo there, man. Chansey is not shiny. Chansey! But when I'm done belching and trying to do it off mic, will we get... Not Dilts, you don't like Luigi's Mansion. Boo, is what the ghosts say in the game. No, that's a shame. Again, it's not necessarily for everyone, but just if you've never, like, tried it, then, but if you've never, like, tried it out, I'd recommend it, because it's a very unique game is the thing. It's very unique. There's not really another game where you can go, oh, it's like this other game. It's like, it's very much its own thing, so... So Dugtrio no, Dugtree no, Politoed, you can't spell Politoed without do, or do, or poo, and Chansey, is a no. But will we get the Golden Stack Attacker? No, I'm very mathematically overdue for this now. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm also just overdue for a shiny at this point. Oh, Adamant. Oh, Adamant. Look at all these Adamants. Just call me a Pokemon Legends a Pokemon Legends Arceus character, because I'm adamant. Okay, I'm just going to take the Politoed. It's a girl, and it's a trade evolution. Kevin, you loved Luigi's Mansion as a kid. That's the thing. It was fun. Okay, Jill, you're going to get your dinner now. That was one thing I thought as well, Jill. If you get the gameplay out of the way now, you can then, like, get your dinner afterwards kind of thing, which is good. Whereas if you'd gotten your dinner, you might have then jeopardized being able to be in Team 3. Whereas this way, you definitely, like, got to play a bit, so... okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Lara Thierry, are you still here? Are you still around? Would you like to do a Thunderous? And if anyone would like to join Laratiri in a Thunderous. Here's what I need you to do. Could you do the whole strike thing? But could you let me know if you can do Thunderous, and also let me know about Nihilego? Because if there's anyone who, like, can't do Nihilego, I might put them in, like, Team 3 now, because they can't be in Team 4 after. Does that make sense? So because we've got these two things coming up, let's see who can do Thunderous and Nihilego, because we might need to, like, sort of start building the Nihilego team as well. Like, we have enough people here where we might need to say, okay, you won't be in this match, but we'll put you in the next one. So ready, set, bow, all that stuff. Okay, so we've got Cuba, and then Kevin can do Thunderous, and then Kieran is obviously gonna be in the Nihilego team, so I need to absolutely put Kieran there. But yeah, let's see who we've got. Because that's the thing, we've got Not Dilt, we've got Tegan, Jupiter, hi, welcome. So hang on, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have 4 slots. So why don't we have... Okay, how about this? Let's have, like, a Kevin and a Kiba here. And then let's have Not Dilts and a Tegan there. And then that would hopefully work. So, yeah, would you guys, gals, non-binary pals, be cool with this? Okay, here's the teams. Let me know if this sounds good, okay? So this is Team 3 and 4. Team 3 Thunderous, Team 4 Nihilego, okay? Team 3 is going to be Laratiri, Kevin, and Kiba, okay? And then Team 4, Nihilego, is going to be Kieran, hosting, Not Dilts, and Tegan, okay? So Team 3, Laratiri, Kevin, Kiba. Team 4, Kieran, Not Dilts, Tegan. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Have I put anyone in a Pokemon where you said you specifically cannot do that? Why did you do that, Bo, when I specifically said I can't do it? Let me know if I have done that. But okay, if that sounds good. And then Laratiri, you will have... Yeah, you will have only played the one time, but if you're around for Team 5, we can have you in Team 5. And then that'll work as well. So, okay. And that's the thing. And maybe, like, Jill can join in as well. And it'll all be good. So, oh, well, yeah, if you already have Thunderous, well, yeah, that's what I mean when I say, you know, like, what can people do and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so if that's all good, then let's do this thing, shall we? So let's click on the Ycom, make sure we're connected to the internet. Laratiri, Kevin, Kiba, let's do this thing, shall we? Let's finally do a Thunderous. Let's finally get a shiny Thunderous. More like a blunderbuss. Okay, here we go. So let's go 10, 31, and then 0259. That's the code. 1031 0259 1031 0259. And for Laratiri, what would that be like? Nil, trois, un, nil, deux, cinq, and, hang on, neuf. Something like that. I apologize. It's been a long time since I've done French, and I have forgotten much of it. I know my name. My name is French. Okay, so here we go. Oh, the one you have is from Go. Oh, that's fair enough. That, yeah, no, I understand that. Onlera kind of has that as well. Onlera doesn't like having Go things, like counting. So this is a Kiba. We need a Kiba. Who's probably switching game cards. Kiba. Haven't you learned any French since returning to Kalos? 9, which is German. Sorry, that was like literally my first, because I remember German more than French. So, and I like learned German better than French and remember it more than French. So, but no. Okay, so you guys know Thunderous, Rock and Ice are very nice. Lightning Rod is incredible. Ground types are amazing. Volt Absorb is very good. in a pinch, you know, Dragon, Grass, and Electric resist Thunderous, so, like, they're pretty good. Thunderous doesn't have any flying moves. Even though it is flying electric, it only has electric, it doesn't have flying. It does also have Sludge Wave for spread poison damage, so watch out for Sludge Wave. Really should remember that more before we pick Fairies, but we kind of do it anyway, don't we? And then, yeah, so just watch out for Sludge Wave, Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder, as well as Discharge. And if we change the weather, keep an eye out for that because of the old Weather Balls. But, okay, Armaldo is good. Okay, I would say we probably don't really want Altaria, again, weather reasons and stuff, but Armaldo's good and Rotom's pretty nifty. So, and if we get ground types, by the way, ground types, because we have Armaldo, ground types like Sandslash are amazing because we're going to have Smackdown. So we can use, like, Smackdown strats. We can use Smackdown to, like, help out ground types. So if we see any ground types are now really good. So, okay, so we absolutely need to get rid of Altaria, and then the rest is actually kind of okay. Okay, there is a ground, like, sort of at the top to the left, but let's see what else there is. Hang on, let's just see what we got. Charger Bug, like, Poison, okay, Doggo, a Selgor. What is... Oh, is the ground... Oh, ground's Quagsire. That's not that great, is it? Druddigon... Rock and Ice... okay, I think we do want to probably go left. I'm just not really sure... what we want to pick here is the thing. Quagsire doesn't have any... Was I missing anything there? Or... Dreepy evolutions can be found in DAs. Dracloak can, yes. Yeah, Dracloak can be found in the Dynamax Adventures, which is pretty nifty. Zvyla sadly can't. Goodra, you need to find a rainy patch. But Charger Bug is just quite nice and easy for us to defeat, so that's kind of why I thought left could be good as well. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Oh yeah, so chat, just as a quick like reminder, I know I kind of said half of this earlier, but I am giving some new info here as well. So I think tomorrow is the last day of my subscription. When I like planned to end it around this time of year, like months ago, I thought maybe it was Sunday, but I think it is tomorrow that is the final day. So on Sunday, I probably will still do a stream just because like it's Sunday and I'd said Sunday for a long time, like Sunday, the 2nd of November. I'd been saying that for a while. So I'll do one anyway, but it probably will just be with like the computers and we'll just kind of hang out and chat and stuff, and you guys can do some scepters or something like that. And then what we'll do, well, you know, and then what we'll do is, so Saturday is probably the final day. Now, if I don't get a shiny legendary today, right, which, again, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but mathematically, we are in that place where I'm still going to need a shiny legendary tomorrow, okay? You know, we've done, like, 2 rounds so far. We've only got, like, 3 to go today, so... But basically, if we get to tomorrow, and I haven't got the shiny legendary... I am going to do my usual 11 a.m. Saturday stream. However, if... Oh my gosh. If I get to Saturday, and... If I get to Saturday, and we do the stream on Saturday, and I, like, don't get... and, like, I don't get the shiny on Saturday morning either... then we'll try to do an extra stream on Saturday. I really should have, like, done this in a post or something, shouldn't I? But yeah, so, okay. I kind of wonder if we should go for Celio, just because Kevin's super effective against it. And because, well, this is awkward. There's science behind the Celio as well. Kiba, do you want to do science And then if you get something good, you can just keep it. And if you get something bad, we'll go for Quagsire. Does that maybe sound like a plan? How long would the streaming hiatus be? Probably at least I would kind of like to do a stream on my birthday, because I've always done one on my birthday. We'll have to see, though, because I kind of don't really know what I would do for my birthday this year, though. There we go. So I'll definitely kind of like probably, you know, check out for like the rest of the year. But mod working overtime. I know, Xander, I'm so sorry. But after this, it ends. It ends. But yeah, I think basically if we science here and then we have the Quagsire for backup. And then yeah, so but basically yeah, if I get a shiny legendary today, we'll do just one stream tomorrow. If I get to the end of my typical 11 a.m. Saturday stream and I still don't have a shiny legendary, we will do another stream. Like I'll take a break for lunch and then we'll come back like an hour or so later and we will we'll come back like an hour or so later and we'll do, oh gosh, that's not ideal. Sand slash, no. Well, that sucks. Oh, something incredibly funny is that tomorrow you would have modded for another VA. The stream was cancelled, however. Oh gosh. But yeah. But the other reason about this as well is if I do 2 streams tomorrow, that gives Xander an extra chance at shiny legendaries as well. So it's not just all about me. It is mostly about me and my personal adventure for the shiny hunt. But I really want Xander to get one as well. And it's just like, if we do all these streams and Xander doesn't get a shiny legendary, it's like, you know, I just like, I like, we gotta get Xander one. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, so basically, if I have good luck, I might not see you then, Tegan. But if I have bad luck, then I might see you. Okay. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for the heads up. I do appreciate that. So, Kiba, you could do a pointless switch here for the Celio. A Celio that you are then going to immediately switch for Science. But let's see how this goes. Right, Science! If we get something good, we can just face whatever here. If we get something good, I actually think we probably shouldn't go against Quagsire. We should probably go for, like, the Clink Clang, because Sand Slash is, like, super effective against it. But we'll see what we get. A Raccoon, that's not. No, that's not very good. Okay, Quagsire it is. Quagsire away! Right, Quag! I will continue stalking your social medias. Well, thank you. I intend to continue posting on social medias. But yeah, it's basically just, yeah, I've, like, just done so many streams in the last, like, 15 months, and obviously I've, like, you know, sort of been streaming for, like, 3 years now, basically. Like, this will basically be, like, right before, like, my 3-year anniversary. If I, like, had shinies to hunt or something, I would have done, like, a shiny hunt for the 3-year anniversary of me streaming. But I think because I have just, like, streamed so much, it's like, I think I just kind of, like, need the break from it, to be honest, as well. I think my Nintendo Online ending is probably, like, nudging me towards something. So... Look at that face. That is a face that knows inner peace, Kevin says. True. Very true. Right. Quirk. Or Quirk. At least I made it back before you go on hiatus. No, it's been good to see you, Not Dilt. It's been nice seeing... Again, it's always nice when we have someone who we haven't seen in for a little while. Just nice to know they're still alive and kicking and doing well and living life. It's good. It's good. But yeah, I haven't really sort of actually advertised much on like the social, like on like the say like the community posts that like say, hey, like, you know, like next week I'm gonna be like not streaming for a while, you know. But yeah, it's just that my Nintendo. So the TLDR of it is just my Nintendo Online is ending, and like last year when it ended, I had loads of people watching these streams and like joining us, but we just don't have many people anymore, and I only have a few legendaries left anyway, so it's not like, you know, it's just one of those things. It would have been nice to have gotten all of them, but you know, I don't have like a year's worth of legendaries to get now. Well, actually, maybe with the luck I've been having, maybe it would take me a year to get them, but mathematically, but you know, but as well, you know, I have had a few more gigs and stuff lately, so it's probably a good idea to not be like streaming during the weeks and having my weekends free again and stuff like that. Yeah, and so with my subscription ending, it's probably just a good time to... And again, and because I did have the strike and everything, you know, I just have done, like, so many streams in, like, the past... You know, I've done, like, more streams in the past, like, 15 months than I did in, like, the 2 years prior kind of thing, basically. So, also, that was rude. The only shiny you've got from Dynamax Adventures was a Uxie. Want another one? Oh man, that's unlucky and unfair. But you, hang on, Dilts. Do you have the shiny charm now? Because on the, we have you and Tegan. We have as not having the charm. But forgive me if you're like, no, I got it the other day. Remember? Because we had the thing where it's like I got it the other day, but like. And Lara Tiri, we actually don't have anything for Lara Tiri. So if Lara Tiri, you have it, let me know and we can add it. But so basically, if anyone, like, so hang on, I'll tell you everyone's. So like, Kiba has it, Kieran has it. Not Dilts, I have you as a no, like just on the spreadsheet. So forgive me if we need to update that. And then Kevin has it, Jill doesn't, Tegan we have it down as doesn't, and then Lara Tiri, we just don't have anything. So. Oh, yeah, sorry, you said about the 4 dex entries. Yes. Sorry, I do remember you saying that earlier. It's just, again, when you've played with like 150 people in a year, even if someone literally says like half an hour ago they had something, it's like, but that could have been someone else who's rejoining us lately. So, okay, Quagsire, here we go. Oh, can I just say one thing? This is a bit of a wild idea. I wonder, Quagsire could use Max Knuckle here. I know this sounds strange, but hear me out. If Quagsire used a Max Knuckle, that would help out Sandslash. That would help out Sandslash and Armaldo more than setting up the Rain. If you set up the Rain, that could result in like me or Rotom dying quite easily. So I actually think if Quagsire Dynamax is here, a max Knuckle could actually be a weirdly better thing for us. I don't know the speed order. I don't know if like Quagsire is like the slowest one here or whatever. But should you try Will-O-Wisp on the first turn? I would probably say no. If Thunderous were a physical attacker, I would say I'd be like, yeah, you could go for that. But I think 2 hexes are better than a Will-O-Wisp that could miss and then a Hex. But if you've already done it, then it's too late and oh well. Lara Tiri, you don't have the Shiny Charm. Let me just add that for you. Right, Thunder. Oh gosh. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to... Oh gosh. This is why I didn't want to set up the Max Geyser, because that means that Thunder would have been like guaranteed, and we don't want to guarantee any Thunders. I am also going to die as soon as this thing uses Discharge, which... Oh, wait, I do have Lara Tiri, is it? No. Oh, it just hasn't... Oh, the spreadsheet hasn't updated. Okay. Right, anyway, there's the attack boost. Okay. So you could use a Max Geyser on the next turn if you wanted, but I'm a bit afraid, though, here. Now that I'm paralyzed, I'm a bit afraid of how this is going to go. Here's a Max Strike. See, if that had been a Max Geyser, that would have done, like, a ton of damage. So, right, here's the Hex. So, 2 Hexes. Oh, no! Oh, guys, we are in trouble now. we're in... Okay. Oh, Kibu did another max knuckle. Okay, that's actually really good because provided I attack here, and I know I'm jinxing it, but provided I attack here, I could stand to do a lot of damage here. Oh, Sandslash can use Stomping Tantrum. Oh, Sandslash can use Stomping Tantrum because I've used Smackdown. So Sandslash can use Stomping Tantrum, okay? So Sandslash can do Stomping Tantrum now, okay? So make sure you switch that you don't use Stone Edge anymore because the Smackdown. Okay, there's the Weather Ball. Oh, I hung in there! See, that's why we didn't want to set up the rain. That's why we didn't want to set up the rain. Okay. Stomping Tantrum, we're going to win. I think we're going to win. Yes! Well done. Kiba, well done for using that second Max Knuckle, because that actually worked out really, really well. Team 3. I am smiling with glee. That was very good. That was very... That really could have... The way that worked out... And thank you for using, like, Max Knuckle in the first place, not just going for, like, the Max Geyser, because, like, power! But by kind of, like, allowing Armaldo and Sandslash to, like, do their thing, that worked out really well. So, well done, everyone. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, good luck, everyone. May we get a Thunderous. This is now going to be... I just want to check, hang on, because I think I said 138 earlier. So I think I have done now about 140... Dynamax Adventures without a shiny legendary. So, let's see how this goes. Charjabug is a no. Celio is a Sealy no. Quagsire, Quag, is not shiny either. But, will we get... Please let us get. Because I need to stall because Kieran's just written a message. Will we get... And again, this would be really good if we got it, because I would get excited and talk about how excited I am for several minutes. Will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No! Dang it, Kieran, you need to hurry up then. Dang, okay, so Charjabug, let's see. No Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. Let's check some natures. Jolly, okay. Careful, okay. Double Careful, Doop Doop. That's pretty cool then. Although special attack down, boo. And quiet, it's so quiet. And careful as well. Okay, who do we go for then? Do we go for the Charjabug because it's got physical moves? I think we do. I think we go for the Charjabug. The physical Charjabug. Bo, are you sure you don't have the shiny Char? I know, I'm beginning to... But anyway, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? And the answer is yes. Ay. But yeah, let me just see how many I've done. How many have I done since my last shiny? Sigalith was the last shiny. And we have done... This one should be more accurate. Oh gosh, 51. We've done like at least 51 Dynamax Adventures since Sigalith. So I'm basically like that alone... Just as like a little heads up, right? Let me just 51. I'm just going to do this very quickly. 0.99 to the power 51. The odds of me having a shiny legendary since getting the Sigalith. This isn't including since when I got Kartana, but just going back to Sigalith. The odds of me having a shiny legendary since the Sigalith, since the 6th of September or whatever it was. No, when was Sigalith? Sorry. Since Sigalith, which was October 18th. The odds of me having a shiny legendary since the Sigalith are about 40%, 40%. So basically the odds of me having a shiny legendary since October 18th is 40%, but like I haven't got a shiny legendary since September the 6th. So it's like, when I say I'm overdue for a shiny legendary, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. My charms are knockoffs, I'm convinced. I'm convinced my one in Pokemon Sword is. Because I only ever got, like, I don't know, one shiny in that or whatever. But no, or like two. I got 2 shinies in Sword. But anyway. Okay. I believe Kieran is probably about done. So let's decide on a... Okay, so Team 4. This is Kieran, Not Dilts, and Tegan. So are you all around? Tegan, Not Dilts, and also now Kieran. If the three of you are all ready, I hope you are, then let's connect to the internet on the Wycom. We'll talk to the nice scientist lady. If she asks about any preferences, we're just going to say anything goes. And then Kieran will select Nihilego and have a Nihilego silhouette. And then Kieran will select a code for us. And Kieran says to say, tell everybody I'm on my way. So there we go. No, you weren't stalling. I was stalling. You were merely delayed. And that's okay. So, chat. The Pokemon... I'm just going to say two things about the Pokemon anime very quickly. Number one, I've talked about how they're uploading episodes to YouTube and how they do about, like, one a day. And how, you know, they did the movies over the summer and stuff, which made me really happy. It was so nice being able to watch those movies. This year and last year have been rough. I almost am tempted to go back and, like, watch the show on the YouTube, like, uploads, but yeah, I'm just so kind of busy with other stuff as well right now. I don't know. I'll have to see. Okay, so Kieran has put 2017, 2018. Now, if my young youthful lingo understands things correctly, because there is a 7 in this, 2017, I am now obligated to say 67. Is that correct? 2018. So 2017, 67, 2018. So 2017, 2018. I am the fourth one in because I took way too long there. Well done, everyone. Nicely done. So Nihilego, super duper mega weak to ground, but then Steel is also brilliant, and then Water's really good, and then Psychic is good as well. So ground, Steel, Water, Psychic. Although I say about Psychic, Haunter and Poltergeist are both flawed. Oh, Sandslash. Okay, that's cool. I'll go with Haunter because at least I can Dynamax in theory, in-game theory. But we'll try and get something better than Manectric. We'll try and get something better than Haunter. Physical is better than Special. Oh, a Alolan Raichu is to the right. Hang on. Okay, there's a Alolan Raichu to the right. So we may... But was there like a ground in the top left corner there? Oh, is it a good ground? Let's see what it is. It's... Pilot... Okay, Piloswine's rubbish. We don't want to go for that. Yeah, but there's a Nido. There's a Nido to the left. Oh, we want to go left for a Nido, but I've probably just made everyone go to the right. We went to the left. Okay, that's pretty cool. Should I, Bo, should I take this Nido King because I am in 4th slot and that probably is good. Haunter's not, like, that great. Jill says back any shinies, and then Kevin says I got a Gen 10 shiny. That's true. But I had to blank the screen like this just so that you couldn't see it all because you know, it's not out for the public yet, but I'm just like very special. So I got one right away. Right, anyway, here we go. Everyone attack. I have nothing for this set of keys. I know, I was thinking, I don't really have a whole lot as well. This really is like a team of two halves. Manectric and Sandslash are like really great here. And then like Haunter and the Poltergeist are really bad. I mean, Poltergeist is a really bad Pokemon, unfortunately. But it's weirdly good for Nihilego because it has Psyshock, which is actually quite good for it. Right, Crafty Shield. Right, here's the Max Flare. More like a human hair. Okay, well done, everyone. That's some good fire attacking with some Max Flare. That's some good Max Flaring. Okay, and then we need the high horsepower. More like a high horsepower. Yeah, Psyshock is honestly probably just the best you can do there. Stomping Tantrum. Very nice. And then we should be pretty close to victory here. I think we're doing all right. Oh, so we do want to probably switch for this Klefki, right? Because it is also a steel type. I didn't really pay attention to the fact that, like, yes, it's also good for an Annihilego. So maybe we could get rid of... like... What, to be honest, do we want to get rid of, like, Minetric? Because Minetric really isn't very good for Nihilego, and it's going to be terrible for Nidoking. Should we get rid of Minetric here? Because I don't think Minetric really has anything to offer. Whereas, like, as I just said, Psyshock on Poltegeist actually isn't that bad. Oh, Minetric has Psychic Fangs. It does, but Minetric's not really a physical attacker. Like, I would say Klefki's better than Minetric. And I would rather have Psyshock on Poltegeist than Psychic Fangs on Minetric. Poltegeist also resists poison, whereas Minetric doesn't. No, obviously Poltegeist does have the whole weak armor thing going on, but that's why if we get good, quick KOs, it's not a problem. But okay, so this is a Nido here. That's nice. So if we go to the right, we get a Nido, and then oh, a Scavalier is steel and does have Drill Run. So we could do a Scavalier and switch Poltegeist for a Scavalier if you want to do that. Should we do that? And then we would have Klefki, a Scavalier as like steel types, one of which has a ground move, and then we would have Sandslash and Nidoking. So could we do that? That would be really... I think that would actually be really good. I don't think that would just be like, oh, this is a team that would work. That actually would be... Yeah, so we're going to keep Sandslash, because Sandslash is, like, amazing for Annihilego. So you can probably just, like, Stomping Tantrum everything for the rest of this, and you'll be good. I am going to... Okay, I'm going to try a Hypnosis here, because if I pull it off, Dream Eater is really good. But if I miss, then I'll just go with Hex. I know last time it was like, oh, should we go for a Will-O-Wisp? But that's because Will-O-Wisp wouldn't really have, like, done anything to Thunderous. Whereas, like, if we are able to put Nidoking asleep, that would be helpful. Oh, crud, it's using Max Quake. Oh, crud, 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 oh, crud. No, Klefki, no! Okay. In fairness, if that was a Minetric, Minetric would have died as well. Well, that sucks. Okay, the keys. Right. The Hypnosis, it worked! Okay, so we got it to sleep. Now, no one wake it up, okay? So we have to be very careful. Right, Max Mindstorm. Okay, that's good. But just gently punch it in the face with your Max Mindstorm. But only gently, only gently. We must gently hurt this thing very, very badly, okay? But gently, but badly. Okay, Stomping Tantrum. That's also very good. I like that. And then Communicating. And then we're going to do a cheer, but we're going to do a nice quiet cheer, okay? It has to be not feeble, but it has to be quiet as well, okay? Dream Eater is psychic, yeah. So that's why I thought it was worth doing it, because it's like, well, we get the benefit of it being a... It's sort of one of those, like, high-risk, high-reward things. Whereas with the Will-O-Wisp Hex thing, it just... I don't think that really... For Thunderous, I don't think that really would have, like, achieved much. It's like, well, my Hex would be twice as strong, but it's like, well, you know what's twice as strong as using Hex? If you just use Hex twice. You also get 2 chances at a critical hit. So... That's why I was like, well, if I use the Dream Eater, I get a super effective move, and Nidoking can't attack. So, yeah, that actually worked out really well. That worked out really well. And there's my ride. Okay. I know what you're referencing now. Okay, so well done, everyone. Oh, yeah, and there's my car keys! And there's my ride. Yeah, and there's my car keys. Man, that was, like, the funniest stuff when I was a kid. It's still funny now, but when you're a kid and you watch that for the first time, that's just like so random. Okay. So Nidoking, this is me. This is my ride, Nidoking. This is where I'm gonna. This is the station I get off at, or this is the station Haunter gets off at, I should say. So well done, everyone. Very nice. And then yeah, if we do a Scavalier. Now, Scavalier is kind of bulky, and we want to hit it with special moves if we can. So, like, Flash Cannon. Oh, gosh. This will be tough. This will be tough. I'm a bit afraid whether we're going to be able to beat it in 3 turns. Like, maybe we should have just gone for the Emolga or something like that, but I do have a fire move. The fire. So maybe we'll be okay. And if I get something like an expert belt, that'll be even better. Chris Pratt face. Expert belt. Sorry, if you don't know what I mean, do people know what I mean when I say Chris Pratt phase? Because it's the meme specifically from like Parks and it's the GIF specifically from Parks and Rec, where like he just sort of like looks at the camera and like has this like big old smile on his face. This kind of like like yes kind of thing. So. One hilarious detail is when Mr. Krabs goes to visit SpongeBob, the music is playing in reverse. Oh. Okay. Right, I'm going to Fire Punch, because, yeah, very super effective. So let's just hit this thing as hard as we can and hope that we can get a win in 3 turns. I think as long as I don't get KO'd, we'll be okay here. I think I will probably be the hardest hitter by virtue of having the ×4 super effective move, but we'll see how it goes. That's the thing, like, people still use that meme, but it's just one of those things. I don't know if I think if people saw the meme, they would like instantly know it. But I think just by calling it like the Chris Pratt meme or whatever, like that doesn't necessarily mean the meme doesn't mean anything. Unfortunately, Psyshock is terrible, but so is Energy Ball. Like, Energy Ball is bad because it's ×4 resisted. Psyshock is bad because it works off a Scavalier's really good physical defense. So, yeah, Poltegeist is just kind of like, you know, existing here. Right, Razor Shell, Bullock raise some hell. No defense down. No, I said no defense down. Okay. We're very close here, though. We're very close. If we get, like, a crit with one of our more... like, the Max Quake or the Fire Punch, if we get a crit on one of those, we win this round. Ooh, that was good. Can we burn it? No. Okay, fine. Psyshock. Ooh, that was good with that crit. Okay. Here's Max Quake. Show me Potato Quake. Okay, so we won't quite get this in 2 turns, but as long as it doesn't KO Sand Slash and Nidoking, we will be fine here. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Okay, fine. Taunt. That's... Oh, no. Actually, no. On Klefki, I thought it was going to do Taunt on me, and I only have attacking moves here. But yeah. No, this is fine. Person with a face. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Fridays. Sorry. Saturday's tomorrow. Happy Friday. Sorry. It's because today is kind of like penultimate multiplayer day. Penultimate makes me think of Saturday. It's only Friday. Wishing the week away. What am I doing? And yeah. Right, right, well done, everyone. Very well done. So, and then we'll switch the Poltegeist. So, Poltegeist switch. You've already got a muscle band, so please switch. Muscle band Poltegeist now switch, because then you'll get an Escavalier with a muscle band, and that'll be really good. So well done, not tilt. That was very good, very well thought ahead. Nicely done. Bump, bump. No, that was very nicely thought ahead with the muscle band. Very nice work. So, Poisson, le Poisson, the final Xander day, where Xander will cease to exist. No, don't say that. And we're going to get you, like, Xander, you're going to play every time, and you're going to get 2 shinies. No. No, I mean, if you get it on the first go, you're not playing every time. Sorry. But, yeah, no, but we are going to try and get you, you're fine. Drill run. Yeah, drill run, because you don't have stab on the water, so drill run is just the, like, really, really powerful. And I think they're both equally as accurate / inaccurate as well, so... Yeah, we would only use Razor Shell like if you had Stab and if it was raining, but otherwise it's just like a weaker move because Ground is ×4 super effective and Water is only ×2. Again, if you were a Water type and if the rain was up, like maybe they would work out to be a more similar power. But yeah, Drill Run is just the better way to go. You'll probably now miss after this entire conversation, but oh well. Oh, okay. That is a powerful start, and this is why we wanted Nidoking in 4th. So we get the special defense boost. That's nice. And then it is going to get desperate and use artificial intelligence, but we did it in like what, 2 moves. Well done, Team 4. Team 4 galore. Well done. That was very good. That was very good indeed. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And if you haven't clicked like on the video, could you click like on the video? I don't know how many likes we have, but we should have at least, I would say at least 13 likes. Like that should be like the minimum threshold we're aiming for. So hopefully we kind of like get, you know, to that or something. I don't know. But yeah, boost those metrics before the hiatus or whatever. Right, Klefki is not shiny. No. Nidoking is not blue. A Scavalier is not pink. But will we get? And please let us get. Let someone get. The Golden Nihilego. No! Oh, come on, man. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. Oh, you need a Klefki for your Pokedex. Oh, well, there you go. Nidoking only shines for me, as Xander says. I mean, that's kind of true. No, I think I had one once, right? And I think someone else has had it as well, actually. But unless it's like, no, those were both Xander. It's like, oh. Which could also be perfectly valid as well. Right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let's see what we've got. Thunderbolts and Lightning. Brave is very frightening. Mild. And Docile and Adamant. Oh, wouldn't it be adamant? Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. We're in the end game now, which basically means we're going to do one more. I mean, I could, you know, if there were like loads of people, maybe we could do 2 or something, but I think any older records? No, I am good, thank you. But chat, I kind of would like to see if we could do one more Thunderous. So could you guys please let me know, strike the number of times you played today, and let me know if you can do Thunderous. And we'll have a look at who's around and how many people are here. Maybe, like, guys, if there are like 6 of you here, then maybe we'll split it into like 2 teams. But I don't know who's here and who's around. So ready, set, bow, let me know, and let's figure out the rest of the show. But just let me know about Thunderous, and then if we do have loads of people, we'll maybe try and figure out one of the others or something, but... But that's saying Jill has played once. Lara Terry has played once. And yeah, you 2 are the only 2 that I have on my end listed as playing once. And then we would have Kevin and Kieran. Okay. And Kiba. Kiba. So basically, it's the question is rapidly looking to be who of the Special K team and Tegan can join us. Okay. But hang on, wait a minute. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then that's 6. Chat, do we... Okay, hang on a minute. Let me think for a minute. Okay. If we did 2 more, because again, my odds are getting unlucky. We're coming to the end of an era, and we have enough people for 2 teams. If we did 2 more, and so each of you gets 1 more go, because there's 6 of you, if provided a bunch of you are around still in like 20 minutes, would you want to do that? Should we go for that? But then the question is, what do we do as a second one? I'm thinking maybe if we just do like Thunder... Actually, everyone who's here... Okay, hang on. We did Team 3. Team 3 and Team 4 were Thunderous, Laratiri, Kevin, and Kiba. And then Nihilego was Kieran, Not Dilts, and Tegan. We could basically just do that again, right? As like Team 5 and 6. Like Team 3 could be Team 5 and Team 4 could be Team 6. So the Thunderous team, if we did Thunderous and Nihilego, right? So we just did Nihilego with like Kieran, Dilts, and Tegan. But we could now do Thunderous with Laratiri, Kevin, and Kiba. And then we could go back and do another Nihilego with Kieran, Dilts, and Tegan. So does that... Oh, no, wait, hang on. No, wait, no, I missed... No, wait, Jill said... No, hang on. Who didn't say strike? We'd have to sub in Jill for someone. Who didn't say... Was it Laratiri? No, Laratiri... No, hang on, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, 5, 6, 7. No, we have 7 people. Oh, okay. I see the issue. Nope, I see the issue. We have 7 people. Okay. So we do have to do 2 more, but someone might not be able to do another one. But hang on, let me just have a quick look. Hang on. Jill has played once and Laratiri's played once. I think it would only be fair for each of them to make sure that each of them gets to play. That would be unfair if neither of them got to play. And I feel like they should play in like the next one. Oh, Not Dilt didn't say... Oh, but hang on, I still counted 7, though. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, no, wait, it is 6. Oh, yeah, Not Dilts didn't say it. Oh, sorry, hang on. Right, hang on, let me count again. Sorry, because the chat's really laggy, so it's really difficult to, like, scroll up and down, and then, like, it sort of gets very jumpy. Hang on, let me just look. Hang on, so we've got... Hang on, I'm going to say this out loud. Laratiri 1, Kevin 2, Jill 3... Kieran 4, Kiba 5, Tegan 6. Okay, so we do have 6 people on 2 teams. So, basically, if we... Okay. If we basically switched out Not Dilts for Jill, then that would... So if we had Laratiri, Kevin, and Kiba for Thunderous, and then Kieran, Jill, and Tegan for Nihilego... Would that be okay, and does that work? Okay, now that I've got everything all, you know. But yeah, so does that include everyone who said strike? And is that good with everyone in terms of what you're able to do? Because the only thing would be, Kiba can do Nihilego, so maybe like if Kiba wanted to switch with Jill or something like that. Kiba, if you have a preference between Thunderous and Nihilego, let me know. And same with Jill. Because I think you two are the only ones who are kind of what I would call maybe interchangeable. Maybe Laratiri is interchangeable as well. But yeah, but we could have Laratiri, Kevin, and Kiba, and then Kieran, Jill, and Tegan. Or we could have Laratiri, Kevin, and Jill, and then Kieran, Kiba, and Tegan. So... Okay, I tell you what, Kiba, I'm going to put you in the next team just because Jill has played less than you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Team 5 and 6. Team 5, 6, don't play tricks. We're going to have... yeah. So we're going to have Laratiri, Kevin, and Jill. Okay? So you guys... So the 3 of you, Laratiri, Kevin, Jill, please get ready. I'll be with you in like 20 seconds. And then Kieran... Tegan and Kiba, please hold on for like 20 minutes and I'll get back to you. Okay? So if that sounds good, that can be our 2 final teams. So Thunderous, Laratiri, Kevin, and Jill, and then Nihilego, Kiba, Kieran, Tegan. If that sounds good, then ready, set, bow. Here we go. Right, we'll do this nice and quickly now. Now that we've got 2 teams done, we'll do this nice and quick, okay? So, let's go, and if I do get a shiny here, we'll still do Team 6, okay? Don't worry. Right, Thunderous, let's go. And you guys know Thunderous, Rock and Ice, Lightning Rod, Ground types, Volt Absorb, Grass Dragon, Electric. Watch out for Sludge Wave, Rain Dance, Weather Ball, Thunder, Discharge, all that stuff. 10, 31, and then 0, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I don't really have anything specifically to do after this, so I am actually okay with regards to like doing an extra round today. I think that should be fine. I've got like I'm going to do a bunch of chores today, but they're not like time sensitive. If anything, I have all weekend to do them, but I kind of figured today actually might be the best day to knock off some of them. So, anyone got a Goodra at all? Oh yeah, Goodra's like is Goodra version exclusive in Sword and Shield? I feel like it might be. Although, don't forget, if you have Arceus or Scarlet and Violet, you can always transfer one in from those games. Right, anyway, let's do this. Thunderous, here we go. Goomy is Shield exclusive. That's what I thought. Okay, so we do have 2 rock types and a Volt Absorb. Oh my gosh, this is great. I'm going to go with Boldore just because it's still quite similar to Sudowoodo, really, but... And then Stunfisk is a ground type, but I would say... Like, so Stunfisk is definitely the best thing here of the 3 of them. Exploud does have Blizzard, it's not that great, but we can always replace it with something else if there's, like, nothing else. Let's see, Torkoal, okay. Let's see. Are there any rock? Oh, this kind of sucks. I genuinely don't know which way to go. Machamp has a rock move, so I've picked left because Machamp has a rock move, and left. Actually, Machamp could use Max Rockfall. Like, so maybe we could just get the Machoke. Maybe we could just get Machoke, and Machoke could use a rock move, and that would provide Sandstorm for Boldore and Sudowoodo. So, Boldore and Sudowoodo do have the same moveset, which is very weird. You've been working towards the Shiny Enamorous Award. Well, good. That is good to know. I wish you luck with it, because, yeah, it's a little bit of a time-consuming one. Right, here we go, everyone. Rock, electric, and everything away. Bo's choking on how to say Machoke. Can I just point out, Kevin, you choked on spelling the word choking. You put chocking. And so, please I don't say that in like a defensive, like snapping back at you way. It's just funny because it's like, ironically, you have kind of sort of done the same thing, which just makes it even funnier. Right, Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening. Appears in the Forest of Trials in the rain. Oh, yes. But yeah, but if Diltz has Sword, then obviously, you know, that can't be helped. Blizzard, more like a wizard. Oh, and a critical hit. There we go. Okay. And then Stone Edge. Hopefully we get... Oh, so close. But then I'm going to come in with the victory here. Woohoo! Kevin can't tell. Okay. Very good, very good. Right, Sandstorm is up, but it doesn't matter because we got the win from the Unpheasant. So there we go. Well done, everyone. Well done. It's really annoying because I am convinced there is a particular YouTuber, and I know who it is in my head. I don't think I've ever said it out loud, but a YouTuber who said Unpheasant, but said it in that way, and it's why I say it in that way. And didn't just say Unpheasant or Unpheasant, but he sort of went like Unpheasant one time, right? But he really kind of put some gusto in the Un, and I swear it's like this particular person, but I also can't think of like what video they would have made that would have like been good for that. I will just say Unpheasant would be good for Machoke, but okay, never mind, because you also have low health, which isn't great. Yeah, a double switch might have been good there, but okay, but if we go for the Flygon, if we go left for the Flygon, then this should be okay. What's the... Oh, yeah, Halucha. Yeah, no. Okay. 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 Yeah, Jill, I would probably switch for this Flygon. If not the Unpheasant, I would probably switch for the... I would switch for this Flygon just because you don't have a lot of health. And we don't want you at risk of dying. I mean, there are berries after this, so... I mean, I guess it... But Exploud is just bad against Machoke anyway. So you might want to switch for the Flygon. Even if you do have, like... Even if you die and then come back with full health, I still think you probably want to do an extra switch here, just because. Bloomins! Hello! Welcome. Yours keeps trying to spell Columbina as Columbia. That's funny. I corrected Natlan as Nathan. That's quite funny. Okay. So here we go, everyone. I am going to... Don't use any ground moves against this. I know it will say effective, but don't use ground moves on this. It's a Flygon. It flies. It dodges stuff. Just don't use them. Right, here we go. Oh. Right, Shadow Ball. More like a Shadow Fall. Did that just use like a Mud Slap? Dang it. Oh, Blizzard Miss. This is why Exploud's a terrible Pokemon in this mode. There we go. Right, Body Press. The annoying thing is that Body Press goes off of my defense stat. So I know that this is kind of wild, but I'm going to go with one Stone Edge here, just because it's probably stronger than a Body Press now, because of the Max Knuckle and stuff like that. Oh, gosh. Right, Blizzard. Oh, my gosh. Was that a crit? That had to be a crit. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that a Blizzard from Exploud did that much. Oh, I should have just used a Body Press now myself. I just wasn't expecting Blizzard to hit and be a crit. Okay, here's the Stone Edge. We did it. That Blizzard. Wow, that Blizzard really came in clutch. But I would say goodbye to Exploud now. I think like Exploud's luck has probably run out. And then we can get the Machoke anyway. And then we can get Machoke anyway. Okay. You know, one thing we could do with the Machoke is, and now he can hear that trash talk from the dressing room where he will be sent. Okay, but yeah, no, well done. But yeah, Flygon's it's just a little bit safer here. And then we can have Machoke here. One thing we could do with Machoke is so when we get to the Thunderous battle, Machoke, it could do a Max Knuckle. You could begin with a Max Knuckle and then use Max Rockfall, because I think Machoke might be faster. We might want to check speeds, but if Machoke is faster than both Boldore and Sudowoodo, then having like one Max Knuckle at the beginning might be good. Because here's the thing, Machoke's Max Rockfall wouldn't really be that powerful just because Rock Tomb isn't a very powerful attack. So although it does have this like super effective move, it's also like not going to be that powerful. So maybe like powering up, like it's like Machoke's Max Rockfall will be about as powerful as Stone Edge. So like, you know, so Sudowoodo, and obviously Sudowoodo and Boldore get stab on their rock moves. So basically Sudowoodo and Boldore are going to be stronger than Machoke, is the long story short of this. And so maybe helping them out with a Max Knuckle might be the better strategy. I could be wrong, but I could be wrong. So Jill, who is switching for Machoke? Flygon, which is you, unless I have gotten everything very wrong here. But yeah, you're double switching. So you're doing the Flygon just to like kind of be a bit safer, and then but then you're gonna have the Machoke because we need you to, because you're in the Dynamax. Oh no, wait. Oh, you got, yeah, because you got Flygon, because you're gonna be in the Dynamax slot. So, but yeah. But I'm thinking, here's the thing: when you Dynamax, you're gonna have Max Knuckle and Max Rockfall. Even though Max Rockfall is more super effective, I do think you might want to use Max Knuckle instead, at least on the first turn. Like just like do one at the beginning, just to like help out everyone else. And then Jolteon could just use Helping Hand on like Sudowoodo or something in the next battle. Like if Jolteon Helping Hands Sudowoodo, and if Machoke does like a Max Knuckle, or here's the thing. Or if Machoke is like slower than Sudowoodo but faster than Boldore, then we could Helping Hand Boldore. Basically, if Jolteon Helping Hands a Rock type using Stone Edge after a Max Knuckle attack boost, that could be very, very powerful. Is basically the point I'm getting at. So hopefully that makes sense. But I do think a Max Knuckle for Machoke, like, so Machoke for Flygon, and if Machoke uses a Max Knuckle on turn 1, and if Jolteon uses a Helping Hand, I think that could be really good. But who Jolteon uses Helping Hand on, we could maybe check for that, basically based on speed. But so Flygon switch, it's time for Flygon to be ditched. We know you just joined our team, Flygon, but it's now time for you to be gone. I rhymed gone with gone, aren't I clever? Okay. So, but yeah, Jolteon just using like Thunderbolt is kind of pointless. Particularly when it's got Helping Hand. We like our Helping Handed electric types against Thunderous. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's check the speed, right? You could always use Helping Hand on whoever is like the slowest, but let's see. Let's do a quick check, okay? Let's do a quick check. So Machoke's gonna use Max Knuckle, and then I am speed 45, Sudowoodo 64. Oh, Machoke. Okay, so do it on Boldore. If you do Helping Hand on Boldore, and then Machoke uses Max Knuckle, and then hopefully this shit will be good, okay? Because Sudowoodo and Machamp are tied for speed, so there is a chance that Sudowoodo attacks before Machoke. So if we Helping Hand Boldore, then we're definitely going to get like a +1 attack stab Stone Edge that has a 20% chance to miss. Okay. So hopefully that all made sense. Here's the Helping Hand. Okay, we're helping Boldore. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, who's going to be faster between Sudowoodo and Machoke, though? I'm hoping it's Machoke, but it's a 50-50. Yeah, see, Sudowoodo and Machoke have the same speed stat, so it's a real shame. If Machoke was just the teенsiest bit faster, Sudowoodo's Stone Edge would have been more powerful there. And then Jill, you can go for Max Rockfall with your Machoke now. So if you do if everyone does Max Rockfall or Stone Edge or, oh no, I jinxed it. But nevertheless, just everyone keep going. You're doing great. That was annoying. I jinxed it. I'm so sorry. Clap, 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 clap. Okay. Okay, it's using Ring Dance. This is cool. This is good. This is good. Okay, right, here's the Stone Edge. Ooh, that did so much damage. But can you see, like, if that had been, like, Helping Handed, like, how much that had done or something? So, like Boldore will do a similar amount of damage. Okay, Volt Absorb. Hang in there, everyone. Okay, Sudowoodo's paralyzed. Machoke is paralyzed. Oh, but Machoke has guts! Machoke has the gut. Okay, oh, that's a shame. Machoke has the guts ability, so its attack just got a boost there as well, but we didn't get to see it in action. Team 5. I feel alive. Unlike this Tundra. Well done. Very well done. Soiled it. No, very well done, everyone. So, Team 6, don't play tricks. Are you ready? We're going to do this quickly, okay? So, Kiba, Kieran, Tegan, and Kieran, you'll be setting up the code, but Kiba, Kieran, Tegan, are you all ready to go? Let me know. If we need a substitute, let me know. This is gonna be Nihilego. Da, 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 da. But right, let's do a quick patented double shiny check. And then right, Unpheasant is not shiny. That's a shame. I need a shiny Unpheasant. Flygon is not shiny. I don't need a shiny Flygon. Machoke is not shiny. I don't need a shiny Machoke. More like not a bloke, because it's a girl Machoke. But will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No. Dang. But right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Also, how long has it been since we've had a female Unpheasant, like, on this screen? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen, like, an Unpheasant, you know, like, doing this animation and everything. Right, why so serious? Docile, rash, more like belongs in the trash. Another adamant Thunderous. That's kind of wild. But yeah, I will go for the Unpheasant. But yeah, but I can't think of what video it would have been, because like when would that person, because I'm like, when would that person have had a video talking about Unpheasant that I would have watched? Like, I don't know. So would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? I'm going to say yes, because it's still not shiny. So, Kiba, Kieran, Tegan, please, if and when you are ready, we will talk to the scientist, and this is going to be our final one of the day. Kevin, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck in ZA, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. But yeah, so tomorrow will probably be my final multiplayer stream. Just a heads up. So we're going to go anything goes. And then here we go. Right, and then we await the code. This is going to be one final Nihilego, and extra odds, extra, read all about it. 2019 and 2020. Here we go. Nihilebo. Is that what I have to call my shiny? Nihilebo. But okay. How many Pokemon, if I don't get a shiny at the end of this one, that means I'll have done 55, at least 55 Dynamax Adventures without a shiny. And that's just like a shiny, not just shiny legendary, but a shiny. That's really wild. Cecile, I may have just very quickly said hello to you, but I might have also only done that in my head. So hello, Cecile! Welcome. We did just beat a boss, so if anyone has not yet clicked like on the stream, it would be very helpful if people did that. Like metrics and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, just to elaborate a little, well, I say elaborate, but when I say about the, because it's kind of like, well, if you renewed your Switch Online last year, why not do it again this year? It's like, well, one, money is tighter this year, and then two, there are just like fewer people and stuff, and basically it's just so wild. That was a quick pick. This is Nihilego, isn't it? So ground, steel, water, psychic. These are all terrible in that regard. Heliolisk is the best one because it has Mud Slap and it's not weak to poison, so... Oh, Orangaroo has Psyshock. Psyshock is a very good move. Psyshock in particular. Oh, and Persimmon. That's kind of fun. Persimmon and Orangaroo. Let's do it. Let's do both. Persimmon and Orangaroo. The buddies. The pals. Yes. It's always fun when they get to be together. I never reject Fracture. No, fair enough. Right. Let's see. There was some water somewhere, but was there any ground? Let's see, Magmar, water. Okay, Octillery. Oh, there's a Nido to the right. That's a Nido. That is a Nido. And I think it's Nido King specifically, but... Oh, and Swampert. There's a Nido and Swampert. Okay, we need to go to the right. Kieran, would you be willing to do some science? And then you would have a Swampert as backup? I am willing to... be sticking with a Heliolisk if you're willing to science your Fracture. If you're not willing to science your Fracture, then I will do the science and get the Swampert. But yeah, so basically, if we do Persimmon for Nidoking, right? So that Nidoking is in that prime 4th place spot and Kiba has the power. If we do that, I think that'll be really good. And then... Fracture can hit this, right? Are you using Max Strike by chance? Oh, if you're using Max Strike... Okay, I'll go with Electro Ball. But my Electro Balls will get stronger if you use Max Strike, so... So this could... So yeah, my first Electro Ball might not do very much, but my second might do more. So this will be fun. This will be fun to see. This will be a fun experiment. But yeah. So yeah. So if we have... You use Max Wormwind? Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, that's super effective. Sorry. I'll tell you why I blanked there. I'm so used to playing Legend ZA at the minute. I keep thinking of Altaria Mega Evolving and being Dragon and Fury. And so I was thinking of Dragon having no effect instead of being super effective. But yes, please use the stab super effective Dragon move. Because that's the best thing to do. Oh, we got Rock Tomb. Anyway, so there we go. That works. That also works. But yeah. Yeah, Psychic and Instruct are probably about... Well, actually, Psy-Shock is better against an Altaria. Altaria has good special defense, so Psy-Shock is actually probably a bit better than Psychic. But otherwise, yeah. But Fury! But sorry, yeah. So in my head, I keep thinking of Altaria as like a dragon and fairy. So I was like, oh, well, you're not going to be using any dragon against this. But obviously, it's just a regular Altaria. Please use dragon against it. And this is why I always say, like, when I say that my things, I am, like, kind of largely thinking out loud. And I don't necessarily always expect you guys to do what I say. But if I say something and you are going to go against it, I do appreciate you kind of, like, saying why, you know. Even if it's just, I went dragon because it's stab super effective. And then I'd be like, oh, yeah. It's not a fairy. Fairy! So yes. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we need to switch here, do we? Because we've got Swampert and Nidoking. Persimmon doesn't have a whole lot, admittedly, for Nidoking, but like... So, I mean, you could do a double switch if you want, because Persimmon doesn't have great stats here, but... I don't think, but I can't really... It has acrobatics. Whatever, it's fine, though. I think it's fine. Right, Nido to the right, and then Science, and then Swampert. And if we get some good Science, then I will take the Swampert, and if we get bad Science, then Kieran can take the Swampert. I do love Mega Altaria. Big Fluff Lumen says. It's a good one, isn't it? It's kind of one of those Mega Pokemon where it's kind of like just more, but in a good way. Like, there are some Pokemon where it's kind of like... It's the Pokemon, but more. And some of them are kind of like a bit, you know, it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, if there was like a Mega Machamp, it would probably have like 8 arms or something like that. You know, and it would be like, oh, okay, you know. But like, with Altaria, having it be more floofy is, it's good. I like it. Right, I'm going to max Quake, more like a deep fake, because it's super effective. It's not strong, but it's super effective. And then, but yeah. And then the rest of you just do what you gotta do. Orangaru's got stab super effective here, so that's pretty nice. We don't have to worry about instruct. And the rest of you can do some stuff as well. Or you get legs and become cursed. And yeah, maybe it just gets like 4 legs instead of 4 arms. That'd be funny. But yeah, a lot of Pokemon are just like the Pokemon, but more, in a way. I mean, that is kind of the thing about Mega Evolution. You're never really going to, like, change too much, because it is, you know, Mega Evolution, not regular evolution. It is kind of supposed to feel like the Pokemon, like, plus kind of thing, rather than necessarily, like, a whole new thing. So, right, Breaking Swipe. More like a, faking wipe. Right, Acrobatics. Not bad. Mega Houndoom. That's the thing, Mega Houndoom is kind of like Houndoom, but more, right? Like, you know. But sorry, what's your favorite Mega, Mr. Bo? And to everybody, too, favorites. I will just say, I'm not, like, overly fond of being called, like, I hate being called, like, Mr. Bridgeland, and I don't really like being called, like, just Sir. But Mr. Bo, there is something that I do just find quite funny about that, and so I kind of don't mind it. Dragonite. But yeah, Dragonite becomes high end tier. But no, favorite megas. What are my favorite mega Pokemon? Well, now we have so many new ones. I don't know. I won't go into the new ones just because I don't know. It could still be like a little bit spoilery. I'll talk about old ones, okay? But I like the Charizard. Charizard X like looks so cool. I think like based on looks, like Charizard X is like one of the best. I liked Mega Salamence, not strictly for like the look, but like it was really good in battle. I liked Mega Salamence like a lot for like from a battling perspective. I still think it looks cool, but like I like it more for like the battling prowess. So 4th place, so Persimmon. So Persimmon, just make sure you switch your Nidoking here. But obviously I love Sceptile. Sceptile was like perfect, like Grass and Dragon. I loved it. The Lightning Rod ability was like really nifty on it. I would like use a strategy where I'd have a Manectric use Discharge, and then have Sceptile use like Energy Ball or Leaf Storm, depending on the situation. And like that was really, really powerful. Mega Mawile is cool. That's like a good fun one. Like Kangaskhan is like kind of interesting. But yeah, I love Sceptile. Blaziken's good. Swampert is the one I'm like the least keen on out of those three. The Charizards are cool. Blastoise is cool. Lucario's like a cool one. Manectric I quite like, but I hate that it gets Intimidate. Like I don't know, it's just a bit of a I don't know. Like Lightning Rod is so good. I like Lightning Rod. So Kieran, please, can you switch? It's time for Fracture to be ditched. Can we get good science? It's Greedent. That's bad. I mean, it has Gyro Ball, but I'd still go with a Swampert. Preferably. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, well. This doesn't get a Grass move, does it? It doesn't get anything like Seed Bomb. I think it just has like Gyro Ball and Body Slam and Psychic Fangs or something like that. If this thing had Seed Bomb, that would be the bomb. But anyway. Yep, we're getting rid of that. Oh, Meryl, you got Dratini on 4 hours without Shiny Charm. Nice! That's cool. But yeah, favorite megas. I love Mega Hawlucha. I know I said, but Bo, no new ones. I was like, yeah, but that was publicly revealed. I'm okay revealing publicly revealed ones. I like the new Kalos starter ones. Greninja's like my least favorite of the three, but I tell you what, I'm gonna go with Mud Slap just for like a little bit of like the difference in power between Mud Slap and Round isn't really that big. So I'm gonna just use one Mud Slap at the beginning here just to lower its accuracy. Like if Swampert tries Blizzard here, then a Blizzard would miss way more people if I get the Mud Slap in first. So, Zahn, do you really want a shiny Gardevoir for its Mega? I like Mega Gallade a lot, by the way. Mega Gallade is quite cool. Like, Gardevoir's alright, but like, I do like Gardevoir, but like Gallade I like even more. But yeah, the Hawlucha was like my favorite of the 4 that they revealed beforehand. And then what else is there? What is there from like the old games? So there's like Kangaskhan and oh, dodged. Okay, see, look, dodged. We got some Blizzard dodges, and Oranguru managed to hang in there somehow. So that's cool. Oh, Gengar is a cool Mega. Gengar is a cool Mega evolved Pokemon. Like Gengar's very cool. Gengar is a very good and cool Mega Pokemon. Oh, hang on. I will now just go with Round. Now that I've got my Mud Slap off, I'll just go with Round now. That little bit more damage might help. Right, singing in a round. Oh, Kurapopek's high! You started loving Mega Mawile after you got a shiny Mawile. You're trying to get like a 6 IV Mawile, and oh, that's cool. Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny's cool. Yeah, the new starter mega forms are pretty cool. I do like them. Right, body slam. Okay, come on, can we paralysis? Nope. Okay. It used amnesia. Yeah, it's not helpful when it does that. It's a bit of a shame that Oranguru can't switch to like a Psyshock here. But right, ice. Oh, wait, no, high horsepower. Oh gosh, okay. We gotta use strongest moves. Strongest moves, guys. Like, Ice Punch is, like, half as powerful. And particularly when it's doing things like Amnesia. We gotta be using strongest moves. Oh, thank goodness we still won. Okay, that was very close there. Mega Beedrill is pretty cool. Yeah, Mega Beedrill is cool. I like the Raichu, I think it's the Raichu X, but not so much the Raichu Y. I like them both, but I like the X one. I think the Y was like, we sort of talked about the Y one a bit before. The Y, like, its ears were a bit, like, too silly or something. Like, I think it could have been reined in a little bit, but... Okay, so Kieran switch, Greedent switch. We don't want Greedent, we want Swampert. Nidoking will bring the hut, and then we'll keep everything else as it is. Nicely done. That was fun. Okay, so the only main thing, Tegan, just make sure that you use Psyshock and not Psychick, and then you'll be good. There is one instance where you may want to use Psychic, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, no, I think we should be good here though. Because if we have like a Dynamax Nidoking, again, we saw how powerful that is in the last Nihilego fight. Literally, we're using Nidoking as our Dynamaxer twice here, so this would be great. But yeah, Swampert can just use Earth Power. If Oranguru uses Psyshock, that'll be really good. And I've got Mud Slap, so which slaps? Okay, so Kiba has the paw. Okay, here we go, everyone. Here we go. Right, Mud Slap, baby, Mud Slap. Come on. Accuracy down, and I get a crit, which is fine, you know. Okay. Right, oh, crit. Okay, Wander Room. So, you may want to switch to Psychic in the next turn. Wander Room is the one move where Psyshock may not be as good. So, if you switch to Psychic on the next turn, maybe do that if you can. But that's the thing, Earth Power will now do more. So maybe this will still be okay. But yeah, it's just Psyshock generally is the more powerful one, but if it does Wander Room, yeah, it won't do as much. But if you do a Psychic now, then you'll do more damage. Unless it uses Wander Room a second time. Which maybe it will. Okay, here's a Mud Slap. Yeah, that did a little bit more that time. Well, or it did about the same, but without a crit. Oh, come on! You're just messing with Oranguru now. Alright, Power Gem. But it missed! Oranguru, nicely done. Right, here's the Max Quake, more like a deep fake. Come on, we're so close. Okay. I was like, there's one thing that could make Psyshock worse. It's like, and then you'll need to switch Psychic. It's like, okay, well, now you need to switch to Psychic, unless it does the thing again. And then it did. I'm so sorry. But yeah, generally though, the best strategy with Nihilego isn't to anticipate it using Wander Room. It is just to attack it as if it doesn't have it, and that's like the best thing. Team 6, don't play tricks like that Nihilego did. But no, seriously, well done. The Team 6, Nihilego played tricks, and we still won. So very excellent work, everyone. Very nicely played. This is my final... Whoa! Person with a face coming in with a $5 super chat. Person with a face, thank you so much. That's so kind and so appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with the stars and sparkles and stars, you guys don't have to do a $5 super chat to do your stars and sparkles and stars, but please do them as we get into our final patented double shiny check. Pass them with a face. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's do this thing, shall we? So Altaria is a no. Nidoking is a no. Swampert is a no. Friendly reminder, before I check this, right? Before I check this, it has been about 143 Dynamax Adventures since I got a shiny legendary. And it has been about, or a minimum of, 54 Dynamax Adventures since I got just any shiny, right? Again, it's like 25. It should just be like 25 Dynamax Adventures, and I've done 54. So, the laws of mathematics should mean that statistically, I am very, very likely to have the Golden Nihilego. But it's a Nihileno. Dang it. Okay, well, we are cutting it down to the wire then, I guess. Chat, my lovely chat. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Altaria only needs 8,000 points for a level up? That's wild. So chat. Bashful, quiet, it's so quiet. And quirky as well. And modest. Oh, a modest Nihilego. That would have been a good one to have as shiny, but never mind. I am going to go with... I tell you what. I've gone with Swampert a bunch of times. I probably haven't gone with Altaria much ever. So let's go with Altaria. Dang. So chat. Tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be... Unless like Sunday is as well. But tomorrow might be the final multiplayer strike stream where I like play with my chat. So like Sunday may have a thumbnail saying like playing Dynamax Adventures with my chat, and I'll actually just be playing with computers. Again, we'll find out because maybe my subscription will still be live, but basically I think tomorrow might be the final day. Now I will be live at 11 a.m. Los Angeles time. So right now, hang on, let me save and turn off my game. So we'll save the game. 769, nice. 769. And then, so look, right now it's 4:23 p.m., okay? I will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. We will do 5 or 6 Dynamax Adventures, right? So we'll do like 11 till 1 p.m.-ish or something like that. We'll do Dynamax Adventures. And then, if I get my shiny legendary, we won't do any more streams. That's it. But if I still don't have my shiny legendary, after Saturday morning, I will come back Saturday afternoon and we will try again. So we'll do 5 or 6 in the morning. Hopefully that gets us our shiny legendary. But if it doesn't work, if we don't get a shiny, then I will come back for an afternoon session as well. Does that make sense? So we may be pulling double duty tomorrow. And then I will just do a stream on Sunday because I had talked for so long about Sunday the 2nd being the final day. But that one probably won't be with other people. But so if you want to play with me one final time in the Dynamax Adventures, I always say, if you want to play with me, or I'm playing with myself, or like that, those all sound wrong. But so if you want to do multiplayer with me in the Dynamax Adventures, tomorrow is, I think, going to be the last day. I probably should check on my online thing. Hang on, let's just see. I'll quickly do this just in case there's any like personal info that comes up, like my email address or anything like that. But let's just quickly online play. Here we go. Nope. Where is it? Oh, your membership. Here we go. So we've got. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. Why is that so tiny? That's so tiny. Oh, it's not tiny. Okay, there we go. That's less tiny. Does it say like how many? Your membership. Doesn't say anything about like how many days I have left. I mean, maybe there is if I like click on something, but I don't want to click on anything. But oh no, expires in 1 day. It expires in 1 day. It says so. Yeah. See that's the thing, and I assume what that means is that like that means tomorrow is my final day. So that's what I'm like figuring and guessing and stuff like that. So, okay. Anyway, Bog. Sorry about that. Do. Right. So, chat, my lovely chat. Um, that is it. That is all from me. Happy Halloween. Have a good, safe, and fun Halloween night. If you are doing anything, I'm gonna just do chores and stuff because Halloween is just kind of a regular day for me, to be honest. But I do have stuff. I do like have stuff to do. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any Halloween stuff. So I'm gonna go do other stuff. I will be back tomorrow. Where again, it's so annoying because the reason I did more streams for the past month, so like I have done, how many streams have I done this month? Let's see if I do this as well. I have done 22 streams, and that in and of itself would have been about enough to get, no, actually no, that would be enough, I think. Yeah, no, that would be enough to get Thunderous, to get like a shiny legendary. So the fact I don't have it, and that doesn't include like the extra streams I did in all the streams I did in September or anything. But like this month alone, I have done enough to get a shiny legendary, and the fact it is going to come down to the wire tomorrow is very stressful and very annoying. But oh well, maybe that's just the universe's way of saying like after Christmas I need to like come back and do some more to get another legendary. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Halloween. Like the video if you haven't already. I don't know how many time for Bo to shame his fans very quickly. We should have at least, like, I don't know, 17 likes. Do we have at least 17 likes? And go watch my little short if you haven't already. I made a little short on YouTube about Legends ZA. But yeah, lots of love, everyone. Someone start playing Ghostbusters loudly. Love it. It's a good song. Right, anyway, lots of love, everyone. Please take care. Have a safe and wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and I mean this in the loveliest way possible, and hopefully only tomorrow morning. We will also, in addition to this being the final multiplayer day, it also means it's the final Xander day. And so I also mean this in the loveliest way possible, but let's hope Xander and I get, like, a skybow of shiny legendaries, because it's also going to be an Oops All Xander stream, because if I haven't got a shiny at this point, the only thing that's weirder and worse than that is Xander not having one. So we got to try and get Xander a shiny legendary. Okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. See you later. And bye-bye.